What is money, really? For thousands of years, it's been a physical thing. Seashells, salt, gold coins, and eventually, paper bills. It's something you can hold, something you can see. Its value is backed by a central authority, like a government or a bank. They print it, they control its flow, and they keep a ledger of who has what. When you send money to a friend, your bank updates its records, deducts the amount from your account, and adds it to your friends. It's a centralized system. We trust these institutions to manage our money honestly and securely. But what if there was another way? A way that didn't rely on a single entity. This is where the story of cryptocurrency begins. Imagine a new kind of money, one that isn't printed by a government or managed by a bank. A digital currency that exists only on the internet. This is the core idea behind cryptocurrency. It's a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. That means you can send money directly to anyone, anywhere in the world, without needing a middleman like a bank. Think of it like sending an email. You don't need the post office to verify and deliver your message. You just send it directly to the recipient's address. Cryptocurrency aims to do the same for money. But wait a minute. If there's no bank, who keeps track of everything? Who makes sure that if I send you one coin, I can't turn around and spend that same coin again? This is called the double spending problem, and it's a huge hurdle for any digital cash system. This is where a revolutionary technology called blockchain comes in. Blockchain is the magic that makes cryptocurrency possible. It's the decentralized, public ledger that records every single transaction. So, how does this blockchain thing actually work? Imagine a digital notebook, but instead of being kept in one place, like a bank server, this notebook is copied and distributed across thousands of computers all over the world. This is what we mean by decentralized. Every time a transaction happens, say, I send you a coin, it gets recorded as a new entry in this notebook. These transactions are bundled together into a block. Each block is like a page in our notebook. Once a block is full of transactions, it needs to be added to the chain. And here's the clever part. To add a new block, a complex mathematical puzzle must be solved. Computers all over the network compete to solve this puzzle. This process is called mining. The first computer to solve the puzzle gets to add the new block to the chain and is rewarded with a small amount of new cryptocurrency. This is how new coins are created. Once a block is added to the chain, it's there forever. Each block is cryptographically linked to the one before it, creating a chain of blocks, hence the name blockchain. This link is like a digital wax seal. It uses a unique code, called a hash, generated from the data in the previous block. If anyone tried to go back and alter a transaction in an old block, it would change that block's hash. This would break the link to the next block, and the change would be immediately obvious to everyone on the network. The fraudulent chain would be rejected. Because the ledger is distributed across thousands of computers, you'd have to simultaneously hack more than half of the computers on the network to successfully alter the blockchain. This makes it incredibly secure and tamper-proof. It's a system built on mathematics and consensus, not on the trust of a single institution. Everyone has a copy of the same ledger, so everyone can agree on the history of all transactions. It's transparency and security on a whole new level. Now let's talk about Bitcoin, the very first and most famous cryptocurrency. It was created in 2009 by a mysterious person or group known as Satoshi Nakamoto. No one knows who Satoshi really is. They published a paper outlining the idea for a peer-to-peer electronic cash system and then released the open-source software to make it happen. Bitcoin was the first practical application of blockchain technology. It proved that a decentralized digital currency could work. When you own Bitcoin, you don't have a physical coin. What you have is a private key. This is a long, secret string of numbers and letters. This key is what proves you own your coins and allows you to authorize transactions. You keep this key in a digital wallet. Your wallet also has a public key, which is like your bank account number. You can share your public key with anyone so they can send you coins, but your private key must always be kept secret. If someone gets your private key, they have control of your coins. It's like having the key to your own personal vault. Beyond Bitcoin, thousands of other cryptocurrencies have been created. These are often called altcoins. Some, like Ethereum, are more than just a currency. Ethereum introduced the idea of smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement written directly into code. Think of it like a digital vending machine. You put in a coin of cryptocurrency and the contract automatically delivers a product or service. This has opened the door for decentralized applications, or dApps, which run on the blockchain without any central server or company controlling them. The possibilities are huge, from decentralized finance, or DeFi, to digital art known as NFTs, and even new forms of social media. So, why are people so excited about this? Well, there are a few big reasons. First, decentralization. It takes power away from central institutions and gives it back to individuals. This can be particularly important in countries with unstable governments or financial systems. Second, lower transaction fees. Without a bank or credit card company taking a cut, sending money, especially internationally, can be much cheaper and faster. Transactions can be settled in minutes, not days. Third, accessibility. Anyone with an internet connection can access cryptocurrencies. You don't need a bank account, which is a big deal for the billions of people around the world who are unbanked, of course. It's not all perfect. Cryptocurrencies are famously volatile. Their prices can swing wildly in a short amount of time, making them a risky investment. The technology is also still new and complex for many people to understand and use safely. There are also environmental concerns about the energy consumption of mining. Although many newer cryptocurrencies are using more energy-efficient methods, and because it's a new frontier, regulation is still evolving around the world. To recap, money has always relied on a central authority. Cryptocurrency changes that model. It's a digital currency secured by cryptography and managed by a decentralized network of computers. The technology that makes this all work is the blockchain, a public, distributed, and tamper-proof ledger. Bitcoin was the pioneer, but now there are thousands of different cryptocurrencies, many with advanced features like smart contracts that are paving the way for a new, decentralized internet. It's a world of incredible innovation, but also one with risks. It represents a fundamental shift in how we think about money, trust, and the internet itself. Whether you're thinking of investing or are just curious about the technology, understanding these basics is the first crucial step. The journey into the world of crypto is just beginning, and it's likely to be a fascinating ride. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more explanations on the technology shaping our future.